Hi there, and welcome back to the Indie Hour. I'm your host, Ryan, kicking things off by letting you know that after next week, I'll be done here on YouTube as my radio show is back on the air Sunday, October 11th, and that is where I'm going to be continuing this show. I'll have a link below on how to find my station and more information. Another thing I do want to talk about before going into music is the Breonna Taylor case that we just saw. And to put it lightly, we saw some, in my opinion, major injustices. My overall opinion on what we've seen this past week is just an immense amount of sadness that her four killers are still out there living their day-to-day lives, and basically justice was not served. And a lot to look at with this specific case, but some of the things brought up in this investigation that are absolutely just wrong to me are how there was 12 witnesses in total, 11 of them saying the police did not announce themselves. The only one who did say they heard an announcement said so after the investigators got the witness to say they heard an announcement because of a language barrier. Which I don't know how in the world that is allowed. How you're allowed to do that and use that as evidence that the officers announced themselves. There was no investigation of the broken protocol by the police officers. There was no investigation into that as of right now. So we still do not know who shot Breonna Taylor when that very well could have been easily analyzed by bullet projection. The last thing that really puts a pit in my stomach and such a pain in my heart is that she could have been saved from those gunshots if she received immediate medical attention. But instead what happened was she did not receive medical attention for almost 20 minutes after being shot. And the police are supposed to apparently have an EMS on standby for these situations. And they were just called off. There's a lot more I could get into with this case, but honestly, I'm going to go challenge you out there watching to go do your own research, because what I'm bringing up and what I'm talking about, it's not opinion. I mean, just what I'm thinking about and what I think I've presented, it's not opinion. It's facts of the case. I will also be dropping the Louisville bail fund in the description. If you can make a small donation, it's, the fund. If you can make a small donation to the fund, even something small, I eventually will be making a donation myself, and it's something you could do just right now if you're interested in stopping some of these injustices taking place. So, slowly transitioning back into music, I do want to highlight a non-white artist that I really love, and I hope you will love as well, and that is KERO Bonito. It is a three-person band who has a female lead singer who is of Japanese descent. Her music and their music is some high-quality indie pop. She does a lot of different sounds, which range from very upbeat jams to songs that make you sit back and just bop along to. And that's how I'll be starting off the playlist. So with those two songs, I'll be talking about two other releases that we got this week. First one being Fleet Foxes, called Can I Believe You, which is really a heavy idea for a song title, but the song sounds absolutely amazing. You get this super melodic guitar throughout the song, just really puts you in a trance. Really good one this week. Other big one that we got comes from actually a artist that I've talked about on the show before. That's Boy Pablo with his most recent release. Biggest thing to talk about with that song is the bass, which is very subtle but very strong. Use of keys, which actually on the use of keys on this song, it is something that I've been seeing that is just super. It's super something I think he's been focusing on super hard with these singles he's been releasing. Also, another big focus for him, it seems, with this song is transitions. I mean, from verse to chorus, pre-chorus, bridges, all of the transitions are just super, super well done. That is going to do it for this week. I appreciate you for tuning in. I do want to say that next week, like I said, will be the last episode for now on here. I do want to say that next week's going to be a bit of a different episode, as I'll be kind of doing a best of some of the music that I have loved the most during, doing this show. If there's anything that you think should be put into the playlist, please let me know down in the comments below. The only criteria is released this year from April to September, as that's when I've been doing the show from. But other than that, that's really all I got. Stay handsome, stay safe, and take care.